Christmas time in Naples, Florida, and the first day of my official residency of the area of Fort Myers and Naples, and it is the tree lighting ceremony here. So it is really a beautiful evening. The temperature is probably in about the 70s or something, probably 75, even if not even 80 degrees, and my dad is just soaking up the Chevy? Yeah. Soaking up the nice scenery, and you see there's a 63 Chevy that he's admiring there. So we're going down for the tree lighting ceremony here in Naples, and a friend of mine had told me that this is something that would be a wonderful experience for my father on the first day here in Florida. And what tree lighting ceremony wouldn't be complete without old Saint Nick.
Thank you.
He's gonna read a little card here from a little girl.
Else to see if you were naughty or nice.
Okay. So we're gonna mosey on down to the tree lighting. From what I understand, it is going to be a wonderful experience. I was told, I may be mistaken, but they've got bubbles coming out of the street lamps or something, and merchants are pouring champagne on the sidewalk. So this is a very affluent area of Florida, if not one of the most affluent areas here in this state. So this will be my first Christmas in Florida. And who knows, maybe the first of many, many Christmases to come. So we're going to just kind of walk along, as I often do when I'm doing these videos. I got to keep an eye on my dad. Don't want him to get separated. So we have some ladies here at Marissa Collections playing harps.
Got one.
And here's a young girl playing a harp here. This looks like it almost has a street fair atmosphere here. Here's my dad and enjoying the time.
Nice.
How wonderful. I'd actually thought about moving down here to Naples, and Naples is about 20 minutes, about a 20-minute ride from, it's about a 20-minute ride from Fort Myers, and I was told that I see a lot older people down here, you know, and if I wanted a little bit younger, more active scene, then I would actually want to be down in, or up, I should say, up in Fort Myers as opposed to down here in Naples. But something tells me that I'll be finding my way down here quite often, even though I'm living up in Fort Myers. So really a nice ambiance to the evening. And again, I just have to keep my eye on my dad and make sure that I don't lose him. He's probably looking for a free sample right now. He's big on the free samples. My dad really likes the free samples. He's probably asking for one right there. Yep. What do you know? So there he goes. He's got his and he'll turn around with a big smile on his face. What do you got there?
It looks like you want something?
Sure. Listen, I'm going to do a video and walk down the street.
Huh?
I'm going to do a video and walk down the street.
Go ahead.
Just stay in the street.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Don't go anywhere. All right. Tachuli. Is this wonderful or what? Who needs a white Christmas? You know, if I want a white Christmas, I'll get on a plane and go up and visit my brother up in Cleveland. But there's a nice Campiello Restaurante. Nice scene going here. I got to keep my eye on my dad. As long as he stays in the road here, I shouldn't have too hard of a time finding him. Here's some little princesses all dressed up for a holiday performance. Here is Tommy Bahamas. I had a dinner here one evening back in July. Had a really nice dinner at the Tommy Bahamas restaurant here. Just fantastic. I know one of the things I'm definitely going to want to do when I'm down here with my dad is to take him down to Key West. I'd love to get a picture with him standing on the southernmost point of the United States down there. So I'm going to, well, I see my dad way back there. He'll be moseying down here in just a little bit. Another interesting thing about being down in Florida is you see all the people wearing, you know, baseball and football hats of all different places. You know, whereas I might be in San Francisco one day or maybe Cleveland another day. You see Boston and, you know, God forbid you see a Yankees hat somewhere, but you got those walking around here too. Very, very nice. And somewhere down at the end they've got the Christmas tree lighting, and I don't know if they're going to actually have maybe they have palm trees as Christmas trees down here? I don't know. I can't imagine that they would have a palm tree as the Christmas tree, but we'll see. And here is a, looks like they're getting ready to perform. St. John Newman, home of the Celtics. See Santa just chilling out up there in the tree. Where's Dad? Sure would be nice if my dad meets a nice lady while he's down here. Maybe he'll meet a nice rich lady that's got some beachfront property here in Naples. And then I can turn my house into a rental and maybe move into their granny unit. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Be living in a granny unit here in Naples on a property or an estate where my dad and his girlfriend are living. A guy can dream, can't he? All right, so we found our way down to 3rd Street and 13th Avenue, and this is where they're going to have the tree lighting. And I was looking, and I don't see that they have a Christmas tree, you know, palm Christmas tree, I guess. But they do have a beautiful tree over here that they're going to be lighting here in just a little while. So I'll give you a experience. I would imagine that for people around the world that haven't been to Florida, that this is a nice thing to be able to watch. Oh, and I've got Mom calling me right now. So Mom is calling me on Skype. See if she can join in on the festivity here. You got to keep my eye on my dad. Okay, so there's Mom. She's being videotaped there. Hopefully she's there. She is. So maybe I can switch the camera. So I'll give Mom a. I think I can do that. Give Mom a view of the scene as I'm walking through. Maybe not. Switch camera. There we go. So Mom can walk through the crowd as we go.
A wonderful holiday season, and I hope to see you again next year.
All right. So there's our tree right there. And they'll light that at, I think they're going to light it at about 6:20. Give you a nice view from the top. Give a shout out to Beverly up there in Ocala. Bev, I hope you're enjoying this up there in the, isn't it the Ocala National Forest? So I wish you could be down joining my dad and I here for this wonderful, wonderful event. Wish everybody watching this video could be joining us. Might be a little bit more crowded and harder to find a spot to park, but that'd be all right. All right.
What a crowd.
Do you see any pretty ladies?
Oh, we've got a lot of pretty ladies.
A lot of them, huh?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So he sees a lot of pretty ladies. We'll have to find him one. All right, so falling under the category of you just never know what you'll see on a Town Hall YouTube video. Here is a couple performing a beautiful dance to Silent Night. I gotta tell you that, you know, I left California and I never looked back. I think that I'm going to really like it and fit into this new lifestyle that I'm finding myself in here. A good friend of mine, Phil, up in Ocala that I was staying with, told me that if I want to meet ladies, I just need to learn how to dance. And I told him that I know how to romance. And he said that if I could dance and romance, that it would just be a like the ultimate combination. So we'll have to see about finding some dance lessons here in Florida. To move on. I'd like to watch that, but need to move on and find myself something to eat for my dad and I. And here's a looks like they're serving up something over here. A big crowd. See what they're dishing up. It looks like they have. Looks like they're making crepes. That's my guess. See what she's spreading on there. Some type of a some type of a jam. There you go. Maybe I'll get my dad one of those.
Be careful, it's really, really hot. Enjoy.
Wow, just beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Mom, I know you're watching this video, and you're just one short plane ride from being down here and joining me. I'll send Dad up to Michael's house, and you can come down and we'll do a cooking video or two in my new kitchen. What was my favorite growing up? On our birthdays every day. I have 9 brothers and sisters, and on our birthdays we got to choose what we would want for dinner, unless it of course was our 13th birthday. On our 13th birthday we got to choose where our mom and dad would take us out to dinner, or take, you know, they couldn't take all 10 of us out to dinner, but you know what I mean. But my dinner, I always liked to have tuna casserole. That was my favorite dinner on my birthday. I always requested to have tuna casserole. Which is kind of funny, because every other time that my mother would feed me fish, be it, you know, usually on a Friday during Lent, I would end up feeding the dog under the table. The dog's name was Duffer, little Shetland collie, and Duffer really liked Lent around my house, because I would be feeding him the fish from the dinner table. So, all right. Well, I got to go back and find my dad somewhere. It's starting to get dark, and they'll be lighting up the tree, and then I need to find my way back to the car, wherever that is. So we'll find our way down. You know, I was walking through this crowd here, and unlike the areas where I lived in California, you don't see very many undesirables in the crowd, and undesirables in the sense of like gangbangers or anything like that. You don't see that here, although maybe there's an element of it somewhere that I don't see, but I don't think so. All right, so let's find our way back to my dad somewhere over here, and we'll get ready for the big ceremonious tree lighting here in Naples, Florida. December, well, no, this is November 24th, 2014. All right, so we are probably about 10 or 15 minutes away from the official lighting of the Christmas tree here in downtown Naples, and I found my way over to a rather good vantage point. And as I stand here waiting for them to light the tree, I'll give you a nice pan of the crowd. And I took care of my dad by setting him on a spot that I found not too far from here, and just told him to stay put.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Lois Tomey from Whitney, who's here to welcome you to Christmas on 3rd.
Dad is right across the street.
In about 10 minutes. And when we do,
there he is.
I'm hoping you'll all help us.
So he's right over in the
signal, and the mayor
sitting there on that windowsill.
Flip the switch. So we're going to count down from 10. So would you all join me when we do that? We'll count down from 10, and we want to.
There he is. Oh, what's he doing? He's talking to a woman.
You can see how much fun we're having.
Look at that.
All right.
He's over there on the window.
So we'll be lighting this tree in about 10 minutes.
Maybe he's going to have
Maybe he'll
have a date before the night is through. We'll see. I think my dad gets more feedback on my YouTube videos than anything else that I put on these online. Okay, and I don't know what these characters are. Somebody out there help me in YouTube land. And there's Santa. Well, I recognize Santa. This is the maybe Snow Queen or something like that. Oh, and there's some elves. So they're going to be, maybe they're gonna touch their wand to the Christmas tree and light it up. We'll see. We're only minutes away from the official lighting of the Christmas tree here in Naples, Florida, and the beginning of the holiday shopping season, if you will. Alright, so I don't know why I was thinking bubbles out of the street lamps, but they're blowing snow out of the street lamps here as the crowd gets ready for the official lighting of the tree. They're waiting for a commercial break. They're going to be broadcasting this live on television. So the crowd is getting a bit anxious, and they'll be doing the countdown here to the tree lighting in just a moment. Folks, what a nice first day of my residency here in Southwest Florida. Say, who needs a white Christmas? We got all the snow coming out of the street lamps, if you will. Beautiful tree. Really, really a beautiful tree. Alright. So I hope you enjoyed this event down here in Naples, and maybe one day you get to come down for yourself and experience it as well. All right. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow, eh? You like it?
Yeah. We lit it up around 6:30.
Alright. Well, let's head home.
Huh?
Let's head home.
Okay.
It's got a nice ring to it, huh?
Huh?
Home. It has a nice sound.
Yeah, we're gonna go home now.
Yeah, let's go home. Let's go this way.
We gotta walk to the car though.
We'll go this way.
That way?
This way. Alright. Alright, so good night from Naples.